In this video, we're going to start looking at volume. Our objectives: understand the volume formula for prisms and cylinders. It's the same for both of those, so we'll go from there. Second, understand the volume formula for pyramids and cones. Again, it's the same for both of them. Our important vocabulary: prism, cylinder, pyramid, cone, base. It's very important that we can identify what the base of the object is. If we can name it, then we know the base. If we know the base, we know where to start working from. And the height. And again, it's important to know that that height must be perpendicular. It must be an altitude for us to use it. So the basic formula here is volume equals the area of the base. So it's important that we understand what the base is, because we're going to have to find the area of it, and then times the height. So here I have an example. Now this figure is a cylinder. So the base is a circle. So to find the area of this base, we need to do r squared pi, because that's the formula for a base, or for the base. So then we go, well, the radius is 6, so this is going to be 6 squared pi, which is going to give me 36 pi. Just to save time, I'm going to use the exact answer. Our height has to be a right angle, so here I have a radius and a right angle shown with this distance right here. So this distance is our height, because it's going from base to base. So the height takes us from base to base. So we've got times 20. So 36 times 20 would be 720 pi. That's going to be our volume. And because area is inches squared times a height of inches, this would be inches times inches times inches. So 3 inches makes inches cubed. The reason that this works is if you think about a piece of paper. Well, if we want the height, we can put another piece of paper on, and another, and another. And so really it's just the base being leveled on top of each other. So the area of the base times how many bases it takes to get to the top. So that's where our height comes in. Alright, now we're going to look at pyramids and cones and how the formula kind of shifts, as it's only part of a cylinder. So every pyramid or cone is part of a prism or cylinder. So what part it is it actually is 1/3. In class we'll get some shapes out and I will show you how that came about. So it's going to be 1/3 base times height. This base is still the area of the base, and the height is still the perpendicular height. So here I have a trapezoidal pyramid. So our area of our base is base 1 plus base 2 times the height over 2. So that's the area of our base. So I've got 2 plus 4 times 5 there. That's over 2. So we've got 5 times 6 over 2. That's 30. So I'm going to go 15 for the base. Then I need the height, which is 10. And then I need my fractional part, which is 1/3. So 15 times 1/3 is 5 times 10 gives me, oops, not 15, 50. And again, this is volume, so it's inches cubed. So it's very important that we can identify that base, because the area of the base is what leads us to the volume as we're stacking those bases on top of each other. We'll look at why that 1/3 comes about in class, doing a little bit of investigation with it. Alright, if there was any part of this that you didn't miss or you need to watch again, make sure that you pause, rewind, and rewatch, and bring any questions to class. Thank you.